What's good? It's your boy Jay. That's me. Let's dive into the final Smackdown of the year from December the 22nd, 2023. This was a pretty solid episode of Smackdown. I'm not going to hold you guys up at all. This was a solid episode of Smackdown. Really, really good stuff here. I enjoyed it thoroughly. So we kicked the show off with my boy, who's jacked to the gills, AJ Styles, baby. And I'm loving the TNA vibe that he's giving off. This was like how he was within the last 2 years of the company. He was there before he left in 2014, was it? Yeah, he left in 2014. No, 2013 was his last year with TNA. But I'm digging the all black. Excuse me, like I said before, AJ is jacked. So AJ comes out, he gets on the mic, and he says, Randy Orton wants Roman Reigns at the Royal Rumble. LA Knight wants Roman at the Royal Rumble. Anytime, any place, anywhere. I don't blame either one of them. He says, I don't give a damn about Randy Orton or LA Knight. Understand this. I am number one when it comes to getting hands on Roman Reigns. I want Roman Reigns at the Royal Rumble. So then LA Knight proceeds to come out. And he gets on the mic and he says, let me talk to you. He says he didn't come to argue who's going to get their hands on Roman Reigns first. If it's Orton or if it's AJ Styles, because there's nothing to argue about. He said, after what happened to me at Crown Jewel, I'll tell you what, you can have Roman Reigns after I get to him first. Because Roman Reigns is going to get this first with everybody saying LA Knight. But LA Knight didn't say, considering what happened last week, the first one on my damn list could be AJ Styles. And then AJ, he retorted and said, that LA Knight stepped over his dead body to get a match with Cena to tag against the Bloodline. And then he got his match at Crown Jewel. You or anyone else that gets in my way, I'll drop them. So out comes Randy Orton. Randy Orton says that he appreciates both of the guys and that you have issues with Roman Reigns. That's fine. But he said Roman and the Bloodline, it took him out and put him on the shelf for 18 months. I've enjoyed being at home, but I was missing my second home, which is right here in this ring. He says, I'm going to tell you guys something right now. Nothing's going to get in my way. So frankly, here it goes. So they continue to take, LA Knight is about to retort back and just say that both the guys have fallen to the feet of the Bloodline. You guys take every bit of the Bloodline if you want to. Come along for the ride, but I got Roman Reigns. So, excuse me. So Nick Aldis comes out. He says, gentlemen, sorry for the interruption, but he makes a triple threat match between LA Knight, AJ Styles, and Randy Orton at New Year's Revolution, which will take place in 2 weeks. The winner faces Roman at the Royal Rumble. So then AJ retorts by saying, fine, whatever it takes to get Roman Reigns. So I'll see you both at New Year's Revolution. And in my match with Solo Sikoa, if anyone gets close to this ring, I'll take you out too. I'm like, damn. So I'm digging this. I really, truly am digging this. I'm loving it. I'm loving AJ Styles. This is great. This is absolutely great. Who wins the triple threat match? AJ Styles. I would love to see this version of AJ facing Roman Reigns. That would be fire. This would be great. I'm loving how he's like this loner, tweener type of character. I love it. This is his throwback to TNA days. Hopefully we get a really cool theme from him and we get rid of his current one. So I think that would be tremendous. I think that would kick ass. We can still do Roman and Randy, which I think is the plan, and they've got that in the chamber waiting. So they could still do that, and they could probably pull the trigger with that at Elimination Chamber in Perth, Australia in February. They could end up doing that. So that's probably what they're going to do. They're probably going to have AJ win. Then we get AJ Roman at the Rumble, and we get Randy Roman at Elimination Chamber. That's fine. So I'm fine with that. Really good shit. Really good way to kick off the show, if we're being honest. Next, first match of the night, which was an 8-woman tag and a Holiday Havoc match featuring Damage Control versus Bianca Belair, Shotzi, Zelina Vega, and Mia Yim. So towards the end of the match, everyone was on the outside of the ring, and Damage Control was getting advantage. And then, out of the blue, I think it was it Asuka and Kairi Sane who went for searching for something that was in the box or whatever. I believe it was those two. Someone in the comments correct me if I'm wrong. But out come my girls, Alba Fire and what's her name? Give me 1 second. I'm sorry. Dang it. Come on. Can't remember the names. Damn it. Alba Fire and my bad. It's coming back to me now. Isla Dawn. Okay. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I apologize for that little brain fart I had. I'm sorry. So, Alba Fire and Isla Dawn, they're back. So they got involved. And then Mia Yim gets the win by doing a rolling senton through the table to, I believe it was Iyo, who took the pin there. So that's fine. It makes sense. Mia Yim will face Iyo for the WWE Women's Championship at New Year's Revolution. So that's fine there. That's why Iyo took the pin. It makes sense. This just continues to further the story of Damage Control finally breaking up. And Alba Fire and Isla Dawn being back is great. That kicks major ass. So that's good there. So good on Triple H for doing that. Moving on. So we see Jimmy Uso giving Solo Sikoa advice in the Bloodline locker room. Roman Reigns wants to talk to Nick Aldis. Okay, that's fine there. Continuing on. Dragon Lee versus Butch, a.k.a. Pete Dunne, for the NXT North American Championship. Dragon Lee gets the win via the Operation Dragon for the 1, 2, 3. Post-match, Dragon Lee shakes hands with Butch. That's fine there. It makes sense. I'm a big fan of Dragon Lee. I am so over Butch, a.k.a. Pete Dunne. I'm over him. I like the Butch character, but Triple H trying to, bring him back to the bruiserweight and everything else is boring and bland Pete Dunne. No. You can kindly fuck off with that shit. I don't like that. Moving on. So, Roman Reigns, he was talking to Nick Aldis, and he says, how do you know if I was talking about you? And then Nick Aldis was like, with all due respect, I'm not sure if I care. I care if you were. And Roman was like, well, did you book the triple threat and Solo versus AJ? And Nick Aldis was like, yeah, I did. He said, those are some pretty good ideas. Roman responds by saying that. He says, but you should have ran it all by me first. I'm the tribal chief, the head of the table. Everything goes through me. I need you to understand that. Adam Pearce understood that. So, Nick Aldis retorts by saying, now you're just trying to hurt my feelings. Roman, You seem to have forgotten that I'm an executive. I don't have feelings. He says that Adam Pearce is more of a middle management type of guy. I'm the general manager. The buck stops with me. I'm the sharp end of the stick on Smackdown. And speaking of Solo, he's a big boy. He took care of John Cena. So I'm looking forward to see AJ Styles take on Solo Sikoa. Just like I'm looking forward to that triple threat match. And I'm absolutely looking forward to the winner of that match facing at the Royal Rumble for the WWE Undisputed Universal Championship. But I appreciate the invitation. I look forward to more productive dialogue. I really hope we can get to know each other better. I was like, damn, dude, Nick Aldis is that dude. Nick Aldis is that dude. He is so damn cool. I love Nick Aldis, man. Nick Aldis is that dude. I'm still sticking to my theory that Nick Aldis will wrestle in 2024. He'll probably stick with this, I want to say, early to mid-April. And then he'll probably, they'll get a few for him. So he probably will wrestle eventually, for sure. So I'm saying within, the next, 6 months, he'll be wrestling for sure. Who he feuds with and has a feud with, I would love it to be Cody, and it probably will. That should be Cody's second feud, but Cody's first feud should be Cody-Randy for SmackDown. I think that would be tremendous. So I'm down with that. But Nick Aldis, I don't see him staying in the GM role for long, except for maybe maybe for the first 6 months of 2024, and then by the time we get into the summer, we should see him wrestling and stuff and being in feuds. Because Nick Aldis can still go. Next, Kevin Owens versus Carmelo Hayes, semifinals, number one contender for the U.S. Championship. Kevin Owens gets the win. Pretty good little match. Carmelo Hayes hit nothing but net, but Owens ducked out of the way. And then Owens wins via the stunner. Post-match, Kevin Owens shakes hands with Carmelo Hayes. So that's fine there. We all know this is predictable. It's going to be Kevin Owens versus Logan Paul at the Royal Rumble. And I'm fine with that. So, hopefully Logan Paul can win. Because I'm sick and tired of Kevin Owens. I'm so sick and tired of him. Ugh. Moving on. So, AJ Styles looked completely disinterested in talking to the OC, which was great. Next, we get a Karrion Kross vignette. And so we get a tease that Karrion Kross needs more authors to complete his story. So basically there's a hint of the Authors of Pain. They're going to be joining forces with Karrion Kross and Scarlett Bordeaux. So I love this. This is tremendous. Very, very good shit. And with Paul Ellering tagging along, sign me up. So this is really, really good stuff here. I would love if Kross could be U.S. champion sometime in 2024. I do see Logan Paul being not really a transitional champion, but I see him being champion for a while. And then I'm hoping by the middle of 2024, Karrion Kross can be U.S. champion. And I would love Authors of Pain to have the tag titles. I think that would be tremendous. It really would. So I'm digging this. So I guess the saying is true. Good things come to those that wait. And Karrion Kross is going to go far. I am very, very intrigued and interested in this stable. I really am, because I think that Triple H is going to do Karrion Kross right. I really do think that's what's going to happen. Next, moving on. Santos Escobar versus Bobby Lashley. Semifinal, U.S. title, tournament. Number one contender match. So, towards the end of the match, two masked men took out the Street Profits and allowed for Santos Escobar to roll up Lashley and get the surprising win. And to the chagrin of me and everybody else, it was my boys, Angel Garza and Humberto Carrillo. Yes. Yes, baby. Sign me up. This is tremendous. I love this. This is so damn good. Yes. Oh, this is so good. Oh, this is so good. Tremendous stuff, man. Tremendous. This is great. This is absolutely great. I'm glad my boys are back. So, I'm fine with this. You know, Lashley losing is fine. We know Kevin Owens is going to defeat Escobar. We already know. So, you know. Moving on from that. Butch, he gets into a backstage brawl with Pretty Deadly. And then Nick Aldis tells Butch that he needs to find a tag team partner. And then he'll get his tag match with Pretty Deadly at New Year's Revolution. And we all know it's going to be Tyler Bate. So Tyler Bate's going to make his main roster debut on in Smackdown in 2 weeks. So there's that. Next, we get a Logan Paul vignette, trash talking both Santos Escobar and Kevin Owens. Logan Paul says that Kevin Owens looks like a guy from Reddit if he was real. And then he just said that Santos Escobar is just trying to get revenge for what happened with Rey Mysterio. That's all. So that was great. So makes sense. Moving on. So at New Year's Revolution, Iyo Sky will put her WWE Women's Championship on the line against Mia Yim. I already said that earlier. The main event of the evening, AJ Styles versus Solo Sikoa. Very decent little match, but Roman Reigns came out and got involved, caused a DQ, and Jimmy and Solo proceeded to beat down AJ Styles and Randy Orton, and LA Knight made the save, and then Roman and Solo and Jimmy, they went up the ramp, and then a massive brawl broke out involving AJ Styles, Randy Orton, and LA Knight. So that's how SmackDown goes off the air. So that's pretty cool. The triple threat stuff is fine. AJ Styles should win. This was a very solid SmackDown, story-wise. Humberto Carrillo and Angel Garza showing up was great. Karrion Kross bringing in a new stable along with AOP is great because the Authors of Pain have been signed to WWE for basically a year. So it's like, wow. But at least they're going to get a good push in 2024. And then everything else on the show was okay. You know, Lashley losing was fine. In the U.S. title tournament, it's fine. It's probably going to be a little mini feud between Bobby Lashley and Street Profits versus Santos Escobar and Humberto Carrillo and Angel Garza. So that should be fine there. I can't wait for that. But all in all, SmackDown was okay. But what did you guys think? Like, comment, and subscribe. Merry Christmas. Hope you guys have a good one. Stay safe. And I'll catch you guys later. Peace.